Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Corey Hennessy. I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to go through the new AI agent that has just dropped for GoHighLevel. This means you can pretty much have an AI employee inside of your business, and it allows us to do a lot more than we were able to do previously. So this just dropped. If you do enjoy the video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. But let's get into it. So we're going to create a new workflow. We're going to start from scratch, as I'm going to do a pretty much a basic workflow for this one. Let's just name it AI employee. So let's do a trigger of a Facebook form. So Facebook form comes in. We could even do a survey. Let's add that too. So now we have the Facebook form, we have our survey, and what we're going to add now is new AI agent. So now we have the agent added in. You'll see there's templates for Facebook lead nurturing. You have Facebook lead follow up. You have no show appointment recovery, deal state. So it's going to tell you that you need to have different triggers for this. And all you have to do is click the button and it's going to make the trigger for you. Since we've added our survey, we've added the Facebook lead form, it's going to give us the option of Facebook lead nurturing. That's going to engage with the leads and nurture them inbound, which, to be honest, is pretty much what I'm going to build. But instead, I'm going to just build our own. And we're going to say, I want you to follow up with inbound leads. Let's say one, send an SMS to leads to book an appointment. We can even change this top part and we'll just follow up with inbound leads and help them book an appointment with our sales team. Send an SMS to leads. Send an email. Engage with leads with follow-up. Check in on leads weekly. Move bad leads or unresponsive to LTN, or that's something that we use called long-term nurture. That's something that I always put in my pipelines. So all we're doing is saying we want this now to become an appointment setter, and it's going to be an AI agent in your business that can work as an appointment setter. This is going to work a lot like the conversational AI, but instead with the agent, it goes much more than that. So you can give it instructions based on specific emails you want to send, specific types of follow-up, but then it's also using a model. So the model is a AI model from ChatGPT or Claude. I think GoHighLevel is only using GPT at the moment. Maybe in the future they will use Claude, because I know Claude is, they're pretty much ahead at the moment. With every update of AI, there's going to be back and forth, and there's a new leader, and then there's not a new leader. So this is always going to change. I think for this sort of stuff, GPT is completely fine. It would be nice to use Claude, and maybe they will add it in the future. But for now, what you want to check is the type of model. And you'll see we have low thinking, high thinking. Nano is the smallest model possible, so it's the fastest. So that means that it's going to be really good at responding quickly with sharp answers, but it's not going to be good if somebody asks a very specific question about your business, or maybe they want to know specific information, or even if the task takes a little bit longer for the AI to do. So what I recommend is just leaving it on GPT 5.2 standard. It's just a standard format. It's not the high thinking one, it's the low thinking one. That's completely fine, and it is the recommendation. Now, the tools that you need to give, these are what the AI is going to call on. So if you've used any AI platforms or any agent platforms like OpenClaw, tools are pretty much what the AI is going to call on. So when it needs to do something, it goes to its toolbox essentially, and it says, okay, I have a spanner, I have a hammer, I have a wrench, whatever it is, it can go and it can find that. So the tools that we're giving allow it to respond. So if we're sending an SMS, we need to allow it to do SMS. And with that, we can actually let AI write everything. So we don't need to give it any guidance. If you wanted to, you can give it some of your snippets that you have in your account. If not, you can just let it make up its own outreach. It will train itself over time. And if that's something that you want to do, a volume, you can do it. If not, You can turn off the AI and you can go in and you can change the message yourself to be something that's maybe a bit better for your business or something that you don't want it to come up with on its own. You can change that. I recommend if you're using the AI agent, you kind of need to dive in and just let it do its own thing. So we're going to add SMS. We're going to add email because it's going to need that too. We're going to hit save. We're going to add that it can create a contact because it's going to need to create a contact when a lead comes in. It's probably going to add a tag if we give it instructions to add a tag. Maybe we want to add a task. Whatever tools that you feel like it's going to need, you're better off just giving the AI agent. I'm just going to choose some stuff that's pretty easy for us to keep the video moving, but add an owner to the opportunity, update the opportunity. Let's do that. See if it can fill all of this in. Hit save. So now it's going to be able to send SMSs, it can send emails, it can create contacts, it can add contact tags, it can update opportunities. So this is going to allow the agent to use all of the tools that you're giving it in your business to then go out to all of your leads that are coming in and come up with its own sales process. The benefit of this compared to a regular employee is this is going to be working 24/7. So you now have an agent in your business checking all of your Facebook leads coming in, checking all of your Google leads coming in, following up with those leads using AI, coming up with its own responses, having the follow-up process that it knows works best based on statistics. I don't think the messaging is the big thing here. What I think is the biggest benefit of using an agent in your business, and even this replaces some of the stuff I do in my real estate marketing agency. We would implement this for clients, but we also have appointment setters. But with an agent, this is a setter that's working 24/7. Now, you can obviously restrict it and say don't contact leads out of hours, but it's going to be following up at the optimal times. It's never going to forget. It's never going to have a sick day. It's never going to not show up for work. It's going to constantly be working inside your business. So the more leads you're bringing in, the better this system is going to operate because it's going to be able to just follow up with all of the leads that you're bringing into the business. So all I would have to do now is hit save. Now we have an agent in the business that's now tracking all of the Facebook lead forms, all of the Google leads. It's going to be able to reply to them. And like anything with AI, this is a complete sandbox. What I set up now is just a very basic use case of this. I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible for you guys. But there's going to be some cool ideas. And if you're using the AI agent or if you set it up off of this video, let me know down below in the comments what you're going to use it for. What do you think is the best use for this in your business? What do you think you could plug it into that would be completely different to what anybody else is using it for? I'd really love to know. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and I'm going to be making a lot more content on the Go High Level side on real estate marketing. So if you do enjoy that content, or if you are in the real estate space or the marketing space overall, make sure to drop a like in the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.